Well guys, you guessed her, we got ourselves a Princess Auto Flyer video. Well, of course, this one here, the sale starts Tuesday, June 25th and runs all the way till Sunday, July 7th of our 2013. Of course, right here on the front page, you got yourself a 48-inch wide lawn sweep. This one here is a limited quantity buy. She is saving $60 on sale for $189.99. I've never used one of these personally, but I've seen a few videos and they look like they're a plausible thing, especially if you got a large acreage yard and you want to sweep up your leaves, grass clippings, and other light debris. Of course, right down below is a large outdoor misting kit. This would be interesting. I'm not sure if you could make it to work in a greenhouse, or if it's more meant to work to keep your patio area, like your kids and even yourself, cool on a warm day, a very hot day, kind of giving a bit of a mist of cool air. I wonder if you could make that work for either applications. I see a lot of these around lately, especially with traveling and tourist season here upon us. This one here is one of those 52 by 18 inch steel hitch mount cargo carrier. Of course, this one here slides in the hitch or the receiver of your SUV, car, truck, whatever you want to have, even back of your RV. Pretty much whatever you want to have a little extra cargo space on. And this is $59.99, saving 40%. Regular price is $99.99. You really can't build it for that price at all. Of course, camping season's here. A 12 by 24, 4 foot, a 12 by 24 foot poly tarp is saving 28% on it. It is $16.97. Regular price is $27.99. Of course, there's a 2-piece utility dolly set here. Of course, I paid more than this for one that I used once and broke it. Of course, it wasn't bought from the Princess Auto. That was one of the mistakes I made. She's on sale for $24.99. Again, that's a special buy. Of course, giving the page a turn here. Of course, they still have the trailer tire assemblies, trailer accessories, trailer ball, trailer couplers, 12 volt, 5 amp freeway blaster high tone horn. Hook that up on your bicycle. Of course, if you're like me and you have multiple trailers, you always think about security when they're not being used or hooked onto your truck or so. Basically, they have a boot here for a boat trailer, utility trailer. I'm not 100% sure how strong they are, but they'll stop honest people. On sale, or I guess that's a special buy price for $29.99. And of course, they have the trailer light assemblies on for $11.99. They have various other warning lights, turn signal lights, battery isolator switch if you want to cut off power to an RV without draining so it doesn't drain the truck battery, or even if you park your RV for a little while, you're not using the power, you kill that switch and it doesn't drain your battery. Various other 7-way wiring connector adapters and 4-piece terminal connector kit, and all sorts of other wiring goodies at the Princess Auto. Again, into your quad ramps and various other goodies here. This one here is a 2-piece, 1,000 pound, 72 by 9 inch tri-fold steel ramps. Pretty much you can hold 1,000 pounds, which is basically any quad and its rider. Great for small garden tractors, lawn riding mowers, and pretty much anything with wheels that you don't want to lift that you can roll in the back of a truck or trailer. Of course, who doesn't like mossy oak seat covers, like next to being camouflage? That's like the best thing. And the seat covers are a universal fit and they are $19.99. You have other various seat cover, floor mat pattern stuff there. Of course, what would be trailer accessories without having the trailer tie down straps, a 7x5 foot truck bed cargo net for $19.99. I've used one of these, and they're well worth the purchase price. Unfortunately, I don't have it anymore. But when I did have it, it was a great tool, if you will, to use. Various ratcheting tie-down straps to ratchet down heavier loads, whether they're quads, boats, lifts of lumber, even small lifts of drywall. So we'll turn the page into your pumps and hoses. You have a 3/4 horse shallow well jet pump. Over here there's a retractable hose reel for your garden or even greenhouse or whatever you might be thinking about building. Got down here you have a 11 gallon per minute diaphragm hand pump. This should be great for pumping out water in maybe a boat, or if you've got an area where you don't have power to it. This one here is $29.99, saving 40%, was $49.99. And if you've got yourself emptying out a fish tank or even emptying out a toilet, of course, clean water, of course, you have a drill pump. Of course, you put your hoses on the sides of it. Of course, you put your hose on the side of it here, chuck this into the drill, and let her fly. She's on sale for $14.99, regular $19.99. So you know it's a pretty decent buy there. You get into various other goodies here with solar deck lights. That's kind of interesting. I'm assuming you probably could use these on a pathway too around your house. Solar is always a good option to save on the power bill, or hydro bill, as some people have it. Pressure washers, pressure washing detergent, and hoses and wands, and good stuff like that. You get into your other oil, gas extractors, manual transfer pumps, a brass jiggler siphon. That's I've seen one of those used, and they're actually kind of interesting. I've never had a chance myself, but they were kind of interesting. And yeah, hey man, we got big fans, big fans here at the Princess Auto. Check them out, man. And surplus section. Well, if the rain ever stops, we'll get into our air conditioners. This one here is a factory recon unit, LG portable air conditioner. It's a 9,000 BTU unit, and it'll do 300 square feet, which pretty much will handle any living room, bedroom area. It won't do your house by far, but it'll bring an area down that you're in. Of course, you got your factory recon gas pressure washer, 2.3 gallon per minute, 2,500 psi, on for $199.99. And of course, anybody doing fence posts or any other type of drilling in dirt, they call it an earth auger, but I'm pretty sure they're the same basic design as an ice auger, just the bit is slightly different. This one here again is a factory recon unit. It's got 250 RPM and a 43cc engine. It doesn't see whether it's a 2-cycle or a 4-cycle, but either or is good. A 4 is better, and she's on for $124.99. So of course we'll give the page another turn here, guys, and see what's on the other page. So of course you have various hand tools here. You have an 8-pound sledgehammer on for $19.99. You have a 12-inch wrecking bar, great for pulling off moldings and trim work, on for 99 cents. That's a pretty decent buy there. I believe last time I bought one at one of the other stores, I paid almost $5 for the same basic thing. You got magnetic pickup tools, magnetic tray holders. You got a variable visor with adjustable magnifying lens. You have mirrors, grout mixer for mixing up grout for tiles. You probably can use this on some drywall mud as well. You got various other inspection cameras, infrared moisture meter, and tubing cutters for like plumbing and gas lines and stuff. You have a double flaring tool kit here for $19.99. You're getting into, of course, more hand tools with breaker bars, extensions, combination squares, You got flat wrenches and open and box wrenches. You have ratcheting combination wrench sets on for $19.99. You have the 5-inch drill press vise here. You have a 5-inch fixed base mechanics vise. And of course the 18-inch metal top brake set, great for bending up rust panels to patch your vehicle or other metal type projects. You have a little small 7-gallon parts washer here. Looks like she is a benchtop unit on for $99.99, so just under $100. Can wash some of your greasy parts. There's a 1,000-pound teardown table with drain here, great for tearing down engines or anything that's caught fluid in it. It's on for $299.99. First, turn the page again, getting into various other storage cabinets and mobile EC tune-up kit. You have weatherproof connection boxes for all your electrical outdoor needs. Got contractor grade extension cord, various other chemicals, spray paints, lubricants, and even adhesives. Getting over into the bolt bin organizers, you have the 300-pound Princess Auto shop stool for $29.99. That's an interesting piece right there. I was considering buying one for my my shop. It'll be a great addition to the workbench and all that goings on there. Of course, last page but not least, we have the 60% off an HVLP gravity feed paint gun. I've got this very same gun in my tool cabinet, and she works great. I've used her 2 or 3 times and never really had an issue with it. And of course, if you were a professional painter, you may have a different outlook on it, but she's worked for me for everything I've used it. And if she ever gets warm, they have the 16-inch oscillating pedestal fans. They adjust from 41-inch to 47-inch, and they come in black or white color, and they're $14.99 a piece. Well, as soon as it gets warm, man, those things will be worth twice that price in the retail locations. But guys, that pretty much concludes the look at the Princess Auto Flyer, which the sale starts on Tuesday, June 25th, and runs all the way till Sunday, July 7th of our 2013. And again, check out www.princessauto.com for more information on the products featured in this flyer and the ones I just kind of skimmed over. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave a comment below, send me a PM. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.